y'all doing out there today? Oh my God. Feeling blessed and highly favored today. Thanking the Lord I got to see another day. We're going to start with some Power Thought cards. It says, I release all fears and doubts. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I am loved and I am safe. I didn't even do my little intro. Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is Divine Execution with a general message for my collective. This message will resonate. For if it doesn't resonate with specifically you, this is a timeless reading, and you should catch it when it's meant for you to hear. And these are some Power Thought cards. The first Power Thought is, I release all fears and doubts. I'm getting, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You can create whatever your heart desires. You can have whatever your heart desires. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I'm special and wonderful. I love myself. And look at all those eyes. Okay, give me one more card. Spirit. We are humans, or I'm going to take both of them. Us as humans are divinely created for God's purpose. This says, I open new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. Meaning some of you have closed out some cycles in your life. You had to do some shadow work. You had to go through some of those past transgressions, some of those past situations, some of those past lessons. I express my creativity. My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Meaning we all have a purpose put onto this earth. Some of us are good at some things. Some of us aren't so good at some things. Some of us have mastered our divine and feminine side. Some of us are still in progress. Okay, let's start with the wisdom oracles. Whatever you choose to do in life, until you are happy within, until you are happy with who you are, that you're able to look into the mirror and accept that person. When you have come to the conclusion that opinions and what people think of you don't matter. Once you know you are satisfied with who you are within and out, you've done your work to assure yourself that you are perfectly, and it says, I accept my uniqueness within your own right. without anybody's validation? Will you be able to release those fears? Will you be able to express your creativity? Okay, Spirit, let's get some clarification on these power thoughts. What messages do you have for my collective, my Holy Spirit? Allow me to be a conduit for this message that you need my collective to hear to serve their higher purpose and their greater good. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Earth energy. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive. Plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. So, what I'm getting is pay attention to the sign and synchronicities. Your angel and spirit guides are sending you messages on what your next move, what your next. Okay, this is too many. There's too many of those. New doors are opening for you. There may be some things or someone that you're contemplating on pursuing or pursuing you. I get that they're trying to find a creative way to come in. This is a masculine energy or emperor. He's trying to find a way to get back into your good graces. He's trying to find a way to release all fears and doubts. In the past, there may have been some sabotage. I feel like that he couldn't handle your creative aspect. He couldn't handle you as a whole individual. You made him insecure. You intimidated him in some shape, form, or fashion. With the painter, this person has had a discovery on who you are. He's tried to he rejected you in the past, or he didn't see your worth in the past, but something has sent him through an ascension process, through an awakening process that have allowed him to see who you are. The drawing board just keeps bringing him back to you. With the Maze card, he has been contemplating. Like I said, he is trying to find a way to come back in to get into your good grace. He knows that he fucked up. He knows that. There may have been some jealous, envious strife. He wanted to be the. I'm getting he's usually the one that has people chasing after him, but with you, the roles have been reversed. You are the victor. Which has created a tower moment for him that has allowed him to realize who you are in his life, what role you play, what your purpose is. This may have been the player from the Himalayas that thought that when he walked away, you were going to come trolleying right on behind, but your divine told you to stand your ground and be creative. And when you got creative, you dropped his ass like a bad habit. And that ain't what he used to. So the fact that you didn't chase woke this person up. Okay, Spirit. The failure and the love card come out here in reverse. He failed to see your worth. Can you see that? He failed to see your work. It's a Darth card. He failed to see your worth in the relationship. He failed to see what you brought to the table because you're a very spiritual being. With the Lovers card, yeah. You offered him so much and he rejected you. You offered him so much that he didn't see and he was blind to. That this person may have been a material person. Not focusing on the important aspects of a relationship. You forced this person to grow up. Okay, Spirit, Divine Holy Angels, give me some more clarification. With this, I open new doors to life. You force this person to grow up to see the bigger, for the long haul pleasures. They may have just seen you as a pleasure seeker. It may have just been, a sex thing, but this tower has caused this person to change their whole perspective, outlook on relationships, life, what a relationship consists of, what a marriage consists of. Yeah, you put an end to their toxic behavior. You put an end to their toxic mind, thoughts, and patterns. You put an end to the traditional way of thinking. This person's traditional way of thinking. You changed this person's whole heart. You left them with just a blank. Which is why they're trying to get into your good graces. Because now they understand. You defeated the player at his own game. They understand that you are the queen of one, the queen of this. This is the queen of this. But they understand that you are able and capable to sit at your own table. And you are very choosy about who sits at your table. You're going to have to show your worth. And now that he knows this perception of you, he know he just can't come in no any other way. This lady at this table, she is well respected. That table she's sitting at is like her foundation. She worked hard to create that table. Because you have this person in a mental prison. They are oppressed. They know they haven't done the works, but they gonna have to do the motherfuckers though now. They gonna have to do the work. You gave them air. You willingly submitted to their situation, to their cause, to who you submitted willingly, openly. But when they rejected you, they broke you. And now that you have your own table, constructive. Whenever he come back into your good graces, because he gonna do the work. I'm getting a picture of a slave working the railroad. He gonna do the work. And after he do the work, he gonna regain his what do you call it? He's gonna regain his the integrity, loyalty that he's gonna have for you is gonna be off the charts. Sky's the limit. You see that crane in that picture right there? That's gonna be the respect that he have for you. That's gonna be, I mean, move mountains type for you. You know what I mean? He respect for you. The costume designer is what came out. This is how he feels. What you bring to his plate. What you're in addition to. Do you see how she is in her own little bubble? Her own, like the magician. She in her own zone, but she is working hard and creating those costumes, putting her wholehearted determination and work into building those costumes for them to be a great asset to somebody's play. That's your work. That's what you bring to him. You got all your tools to be utilized. You got your tape measure. You got your thread and needle. You got and you did this all by yourself. That is what you bring to his script. Nobody does it like you do it. And You not. This is him contemplating with the maze card. He is in despair, in the dark, trying to contemplate and see how he gonna come in, and he looked in despair. You are happy, singing. You got your little drink. You are a peaceful inner being that brings light to the dark. See that light shining on her through that window? That's what you do to him. That's what you do for him. Because you are an abundant being of healing, and you have mastered your feminine and masculine side. You have, with this cup, water is emotions, and you can control him with just a thought. You are, whoever this message is for, you are a deep healer. You are very passionate. You are a very spiritual being. You see those two people in the boat? That's your ending result. You are, because he rejected you in the past, your angels, your spirit guides, they have wore his ass down and made him sit and reflect on everything. Everything. When I say everything, everything. You may have thought this was a karmic relationship, but this is a soulmate relationship. Okay, let's go again. Yes. Cruelty. Like I said, he could have been player from the heads, or he just hadn't matured yet. He could have been more of a material person. He could have been more of a I'm getting he was more of a physical outside appearance person more than a internal heart space person. So he cared more about what was on the outside than what was on the inside. But whoever this is for, you are very beautiful. You are beautiful inside and out. But it took him to get a spiritual ass whooping for him to realize who you are. With the power card, because you hold the power. Your ancestors have gave you a spiritual ass whooping, and you still in this energy right here, creating, manifesting, bringing into fruition what it is that you want to do, future endeavors, your heart space. She is happy as hell. Because you hold the power. Look at that big ass towel. There's 2 towels on the table. He went through this towel And you hold the power tower. Dark, light, dark, light. Your tower light up the whole damn city. Whoever this is, he went through it. Be expecting him at any point in time. It's completed. He learned his lessons. And he is all hands on deck. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna do it just like that, like that. He said he coming here to take what belongs to him. Because he learned his lesson with that completion card. Okay, let's get a affirmation to close out this reading. Okay, 3 came out. It says life is tough, but so are you. Because whenever this person you gave you willingly submitted to this person. Off the rip. Off the rip. You genuinely gave him your all. And he threw your ass to the wolves. Just didn't respect you in no shape, form, or fashion, but his ass do now. And you have went through so many lessons since this occurrence. Spirit says life is tough and so are you. This one says you are spiritually connected to those you love. You confirmation. You are spiritually connected to those you love. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a dragon wrapped around a tree with the key in the house. Look, you hold the key to this person's heart right here. I don't know if you can see that. See that little white spot? That's a keyhole. You hold the key to this person's heart. But they had to go through this. Your spirit guides had to whoop his ass. He had to go through all of that to realize this, to realize you are the power. And the last card says, fall in love when you are ready, not when you're lonely. Because you didn't fall for the okie doke. And he know now that you hold the power. You are gonna be singing, dancing, and you are your own entourage, regardless of what the fuck he had going on, and what the fuck he just now learned. You have accepted that you can be alone. You have accepted that you are happy by yourself. You have accepted that you can heal from past hurt. You have accepted that it wasn't you, it was them. You have accepted that when you do wrong, I'm getting chosen one. When you are the divine chosen one, you can't help how your ancestors protect you. this is the Princess of Cups. Okay, you magician, right? You see those cars in the windows, the light shedding in the windows. That's a man and that's a woman. He had you in that a third party situation, but you disappeared on his ass. That's you right there. You said, "Fuck this shit. I ain't got to go through this," and you removed yourself from the equation. I call it divine intervention, but everything has its way of working things out. Some of our stories and obstacles and challenges are a little bit different from others, but we all learn in different forms, different ways, different aspects. We all learn something different from different situations and matters. But whoever this masculine is, I'm going to say expect him within the next 2 to 6 weeks, because he coming back for you. He is trying to release all fears and doubt that you won't reject his ass. He is trying to find a unique way, creative way to open that new door of life with you. Well, I hope you enjoyed the content that I create. If this story, message, content resonates with you, leave a comment in the below. And until next time, have a blessed one.